Hi and welcome to this reading. Today's reading, I'm pulling through three very different songs and I'm really excited to pull some cards on them. I'm going to pull some oracle cards first and then I'm going to pull some tarot on it. The three songs are very different and I want to know where the connection is. So the first song that I got was the Flower Duet. Now that's from the Parisian opera called Lakme. I think that's how you pronounce it, Lakme. The second song that I got was TNT, which is AC/DC. And then the third song that I got was Patience by Guns N' Roses. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. A bit about me first. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I pick up on energy prior to a reading. I will then come and use my tarot and oracle decks to further clarify that message. Now, all of the decks that I use on my channel are my own designs because I'm also an illustrator. So if you call to any of those, the links to them will be found in the description box. Anything that I mention, songs, TV series, movies, that will also be found in the description. There might be more messages in the lyrics to a song that I mentioned. There might be more messages in the album cover, the music video, anything that you're intuitively drawn to. Just take the time to investigate further. The other thing that I got was Makybe Diva. Now Makybe Diva is an Australian racehorse. She was foaled on the 25th of March 1999 at 5 minutes past midnight. She won 3 Melbourne Cups, which it's the biggest horse race in Australia, and was the only horse to do that in history. So she's a big deal. She was also the only mare to win more than once. So I'm going to pull some cards. First of all, I want to get an angel. 21, a learning and spiritual protection. That's the Hangman. I want to say an epiphany, some sort of divine guidance that's coming through to you in this situation. And I don't know what the situation is yet because I've got those three songs. Let's get some more information. What else do we need to know about this situation? Deep shadow work. Love is the greatest healer. Be confident. Divine timing. It was all part of the plan. Mastery and wish fulfillment. Okay. And on the bottom we've got Lighthouse. Okay. Divine timing, it was all part of the plan. Wish fulfillment, love is the greatest healer. Deep shadow work. So some sort of healing that you've done through deep shadow work on yourself. The Hangman is turning yourself upside down to get an epiphany, to get a better understanding, to get a better view of what's going on. Love is the greatest healer. In order to heal yourself, be confident. Divine timing, it was all part of the plan. Sometimes the Hangman, we feel like we're being held for a little bit too long. Mastery, but you're being held to master so that you can have some sort of wish fulfillment. And Lighthouse is almost being kept in the dark, or that ship that's coming along the shore that can't see where it's going and then all of a sudden has an aha moment. That's where the shore is. I better not go that way because otherwise I'm going to run myself into the shore. Now, I was picking up underdog energy. Somebody that's been held back. Underdog. Like me, Paris. 1883. I will put that song. So TNT. TNT is something being blown up. Are you about to blow up? Patience and perseverance. Something that you've been working on is about to take flight, is what I just heard. Something that you're working on is about to take flight. Now, 21 is 3 sevens. Jupiter in Cancer, which is a current placement at the moment. It is opportunity. 777 is opportunity. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's Jupiter. It's luck. And number 7, which is Cancer, because we're in July, It's the 2nd of July 2025 today. Actually, two sevens and 2025 is 2 sevens, so it's 4 sevens. The number 7 in the tarot is the Chariot, which is movement forward. Something, divine timing, was all part of the plan. You've mastered it. Maybe you felt like you've been held back. You've mastered it, but you're about to have a wish fulfillment. Lighthouse. Like me, the underdog. Okay. Fold, the 25th of March, 1999. That's giving me Prince. Party like it's 19. You're about to party like it's 1999. Born, 5 minutes past midnight. The only mare. Something you're about to do has not been done before. The only mare that has won 3 Melbourne Cups. No, the only horse. You were the only horse in the race. The only horse that has won 3 Melbourne Cups and the only mare to win more than once. Makybe Diva. Okay, let's have a look, because Patience, Guns N' Roses. So that's a song about literally being held back, learning and spiritual protection. All we need is just a little patience. You've had to have patience. Something you've been working on is about to come into fruition. TNT. Dynamite. That's AC/DC. That's funny, actually, because actually that's really funny, because the AC/DC concert is here in Brisbane in December. My husband, that's his favourite band, AC/DC. We're old. He's in his 50s. I'm not quite there yet. But for Christmas, I thought, oh, I'll get him AC/DC tickets. And what happened was I jumped online. If you're a member of Ticketek, which is the ticketing agency, you can basically join the queue an hour before. And I joined the queue to get these tickets, and I was like 700th in the line. And when I went through, I bought the tickets. Well, I didn't buy them. I added them to my cart, and then stupidly I went back to double check something, and it kicked me out. It booted me out of the whole thing. And when I went back in, I was 54,000th in the line. Now that stadium, I think, has got 60,000 seats, but I knew that I wasn't going to get anything good. And so I was annoyed. I'd been held back from a wish fulfillment. It was all part of the plan. Divine timing was all part of the plan, because I thought, I rang my husband. I said, how bad do you want these tickets? I'm going to try again. And when I went back in to book it again, thinking maybe somebody would have got the shits and just logged off when they saw that they were 54,000th in the line, maybe I could get further down the line, they had put on another show. And so I got better tickets to the new show. Something that wasn't, I was held back, something that I had to learn the art of patience. And I got what I wanted because I learned the art of patience. Interesting. TNT. But the Flower Duet is a song, and I'm positive they've used it in car ads and stuff. It's one of those things where you see a car, like in an action movie, where you see this car flying through the air. The underdog. This car flying through the air, and it's got this kind of operatic music behind it. The song itself talks about 2 people going down to the river's edge to pick the flowers. I went and had a look at that. Well, I had to translate the lyrics because obviously it was in French. I don't necessarily think that the message that was coming through is about the lyrics of that song. I think if this reading resonates with you, it's going to be more of a, when you hear that song, and I will list it in the description box, and I will list the portion of it, and you'll know it. You'll know the song, because I knew the song. I didn't know what it was called, but you'll know the portion of that song, and I'll list the song, and I'll list the timestamp as to when that bit is playing. And my spiritual advice to you is that take note when you hear that song. It could be in a month's time, it could be tomorrow, it could be in 3 months' time, it could be in 5 years' time. When you hear that portion of the song play, take note of what's happening in your surroundings, take note of what's happening in your life, because it is a mark, it is a measure of something coming to fruition for you. Now, Maccabi Diva, I put her name into Gematria. 1162 and 558. 1162, martial law, record events, organ harvest. That came through in a previous reading. Remembering 9/11, John Kennedy, Saturn, harvest, 7th, Nazareth, atomic bomb, Iron Dome, End of Days, Solaris, Malcolm X, Angel Gabriel, and Ephesus. In strong concordance, it aligns with prayer, pillar in front of the temple, and free man. Now, I was also getting the song Free Me from Uriah Heep. Free Me. But we've got Iron Dome. And in that song, under the thick dome where the white jasmine, let's go down together. Under the thick dome, where the white jasmine to the rose comes together. On the flowering shore, laughing in the morning, come let's go down together. It also reminds me of that song Lazarus. So a rebirth that you're about to have. Follow me down to the valley below is the line in that song. Let's get love is the greatest healer. Yeah, you've been held. 8 of Swords. That's Jupiter in Gemini. That's been a placement for the past 12 months. Jupiter in Gemini. Oh, something destined is about to happen. This is the energy around you. And we've got this Cancer energy, which is the number 7, the Chariot. Movement forward. The Star. Deep shadow work. Something that you've healed. And it's part of a bigger divine plan for you. The energy in your soul. The 4 of Wands. That's a card of celebration. It's a card of wedding as well, but it's a card of celebration. Celebration because you've reached the destination of the journey that you've been on. You've mastered. Divine timing, it was all part of the plan. The message from the man upstairs. Justice. Free me. What have you been stuck in? Free me. Free me. Free me from myself is the line in that song. Justice. That's balance. That's Libra. That's divine justice, because that's the message from the man upstairs. You've waited a long time. Look at that. You've waited a long time. You've been left out in the cold for a long time. And justice is being served. 2 of Cups. Balance. You've got yourself into balance. Or that could be a hidden, because we've got the moon there. That could be a divine counterpart coming in. Okay, let's get... too many cards. What have we got? Hierophant. Soul contract that you have with God. The journey that you're on. There's the 2 of Wands, the High Priestess, and Justice. I'm going to keep them because they're beautiful. That's 3. Major Arcana. Talking about a journey that you've been on where you've been stuck. Patience. TNT. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. That's beautiful. That's 777. What else we got? The Queen of Pentacles. Single, abundant. Something that you've built on your own. And the Hangman. It's almost like you've been held back so that you can master it. Queen of Pentacles masters. Doesn't need anybody else. You were meant to build it on your own. If you build it, they will come. The 4 of Wands. The Moon. It was hidden from you. The celebration has been hidden from you. Because you needed to... I want to say here, because that's a card of jealousy, envy, battles. You needed to master it on your own. You needed, the card after this is the Six of Wands, victory after a long battle. You needed to master it on your own. You weren't meant to have anybody else help you. 4 to a 5. You weren't meant to have anybody else help you, because the celebration is meant to be for you and you alone. The only mare to win more than once, and the only horse to win 3 Melbourne Cups. You were meant to do it on your own. It's your victory. Justice. It belongs... Oh, what have I got? The Six of Swords. And you were divinely guided. Maybe you've been in hermit mode. Lighthouse, hermit mode. Three of Cups, celebration. So beautiful. And divine timing on the bottom, that's the angel. That's the Temperance card. Let's have a look at this 5 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. I just heard it's time to come out of your shell. And the Knight of Pentacles, because you've done the spiritual work. And the Ace of Pentacles, that's what's been given to you. The Ace of Pentacles. That's really beautiful. Okay, let me get a Mother Mary card. The Iron Dome. Maybe Our Lady's slipper. Mary's beautiful steps. That's got Cinderella energy. Slipper. Stuck in the attic. The steps that you've taken on the journey. Violet. Mary's humility. Humble. Solace. The solo journey that you've been on. A divine journey. How beautiful. These cards. And the Feast of the Visitation. Now, the Feast of the Visitation is when Mary was visited by Angel Gabriel to tell her that she was being given a divine gift and that she would be the mother of Jesus. She was on a solo journey. She had to be on a solo journey in order to get that gift. She couldn't do that with anybody else. She wasn't meant to do that with anybody else. It was her and only her that received the gift, the Ace of Pentacles. Forget me not, Mary's eyes. That's really lovely. That's really, really lovely. You've got some great cards. Justice, Justice, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and the Moon. Plus the Hierophant up here as well. Crazy cards. And we've got an Ace of Pentacles and a Two of Cups. Let's have a look at this Two of Cups here. It's divine alignment with yourself, but let's see if it's love coming towards you. Turning page. Sleeping at last. I've waited 100 years, but I wait 1,000,000 more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours would do. That's if this is love. One more. I'll stand by you. Just take these as they resonate. And personal rain. Purple personal rain. Funny. Purple rain. Prince. Fold, the 25th of March, 1999. I'm going to party like it's 1999. That's that celebration energy. And 1,000 years, Christina Perri. Turning Page and 1,000 years are both Twilight. Twilight movie. Okay, let's get a moon for you. Let's see what wants to come out. New moon vibes in Leo. Don't let that prideful mane of yours block your path. Okay, so there's something coming towards you. And what Spirit is saying is that don't keep yourself in the dome. You need to come out of the dome. You've been on a solo journey. Now the gift is for you, but you're meant to celebrate it with others is what I want to say. Okay, let's get you some Scrabble tiles. Letters and numbers in here does make a little bit of noise. I'm going to shake it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got a Z and a 10, an A and a 1, a C and a 3, an E and a 1, a G and a 2, a D and a 2, a Y and a 4, a W, a W and a 4, a Q and a 10. I just heard Quincy. A U and a 1, an O and a 1, an I. Maybe I am going to get Quincy. An I and a 1, an X and an 8, an M and a 3, an F and a 4, and a J. No Quincy. Okay, 3 final cards, and then I will leave you. Very exciting for you. The world, the end of a cycle. How beautiful. A new journey. A new journey. Oh, look at that. A new journey. The Chariot, number 7. And the 4 of Swords. That's a card of healing. You've been in a healing phase. It's now time to celebrate. 10 of Swords on the bottom. Backstabbing, betrayal, but the 10s are the end. It's the end of this. Love is the greatest healer. You've done. What I want to say here is you don't need to keep going any further in and doing any more healing, because you've healed yourself to the point to move this Chariot forward, to tap into this gift that's coming to you. You've ended this cycle. And it's almost like free bird energy. Let me just I'm going to get one of these. Free bird energy. The underdog. You're the underdog. Anything else? Yeah, look at that. That's happiness. How beautiful. Anything else? I shouldn't push my luck. And the shell. Oh. That's my husband's United Nations cap. You've done the work. A to Z. You've done the work. We've got a clock here, stopwatch. The battle is over. And the gift is coming. Okay, that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. This was a really lovely one. I like it when I get good energy like this. All the best on your journey. Congratulations when this comes in. If it resonated with you, please give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I do post regularly. Any songs, anything I mention movie-wise will be listed in the description box. If you are called to any of my tarot or oracle decks, they can also be found there as well. All the best, and I will see you in another reading.